Alright, wind up the drill charge. Give me that kill. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. This is one of my old matches. I was decided to run around with a KV broadside shotgun, and I don't know how in the world I did not get that kill. I shot him first, but whatever, man. It's a cranked little team deathmatch with a twist on Fortress. Went 10 and 14. Yes, I know it's not the best gameplay of all time. I don't tend to be this esports type of player. No, I just want to have fun. That's all I care about. Now, like I said, lost 150 to 149. It's a close match, and yeah. Do I think Modern Warfare 2 will get better? Listen, with the visibility being worse than Season 2, bugs and glitches are popping up more and more. I don't know. Plus, you're seeing a lot of players jump ship from this game, let alone Warzone 2, to go back to the first Warzone, or Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, or Vanguard, or playing other video games that isn't FPS games, or playing free-to-play games, you know, like Warface or XDefiant, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So, Activision, Infinity Ward, y'all know what to do. No excuses. Let's go. No more talking. No more talking about, I mean, let alone bringing out these stupid bundles and all this crazy stuff. Get it done. Let's go. Now, speaking of first-person shooter genre, I've been hearing a lot about XDefiant. I've watched some gameplay videos and live streamed on Twitch, and it looks good. But I'm not going to go as far as say, oh, it's going to dethrone Call of Duty. I've been hearing a ton of stuff like that. People labeling the XDefiant as a Call of Duty killer. That's where I tend to stay away from the game, because I don't like that. I don't like when it's being labeled as that. When you do that, that's when you bring unrealistic expectations, and the game will lose its hype level, will fall flat on its face. We've seen games that being labeled as a so-and-so killer. Go ask Battlefield 2042. I don't care if it's doing good now. It's not a good game. It had missing features for months. Okay? Not to mention had 6 flipping maps. Okay? 6 maps. But it's nowhere near as bad as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, where you had 1 new map in 6 months before Season 3, which is inexcusable in itself. So, I would tell the Call of Duty fans and the XDefiant fans to pump the brakes, chill out. Don't label something like that as a so-and-so killer. Just let the product do the talking. Yes, I know it has red dot, which we see in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. What's the point? It has ACR. It does have an ACR in Modern Warfare 2. It's called ISO Hemlock. You can create a ACR. Wow. Today's gamers are just so flipping lazy. It's unbelievable. So, they have 14 maps, 18 weapons, and what else? No skill-based matchmaking, which, for what I've been hearing, it's 50-50. A lot of people are happy about that. On the other side, people are just like, oh, you just don't want competition. You scared. Or I like to call it here in the dirty South, you scared. You heard? You don't like competition. You don't want face players have similar, if the same skills as you. That's what this is about. So, and I also heard there's no snaking or bunny hopping. Ooh. The fact that it has no kill streaks and possibly no bunny hopping, that piqued my interest. But the fact that it's being labeled as a Call of Duty killer, that pushes me away to the point I don't want to go near it. That's just me. So, we'll see what happens with XDefiant. Now, as far as NBA basketball goes, the LA Clippers got their They got the win in game 1 against the Phoenix Suns, but we'll see what happens the rest of the series. Hopefully Russell Westbrook doesn't go 3 for 19 shooting. Oh my goodness. And he continues to play great defense. And hopefully the 76ers put this Nets to bed in 4 games. Well, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be in 5 games. Same way with the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. Now, the Golden State Warriors versus the Sacramento Kings. Oh, man. They're down 2 games to nothing. I'm talking about Golden State Warriors. This is what you get when you treat regular season like it's just a ho-hum. We can turn it on and off whenever we feel like. Yeah, that's why you're down 2 games to nothing. Plus, you have a really awful road record. Oh, and people are like, well, with Andrew Wiggins, they were playing bad with Andrew Wiggins before he went away for 20-plus games for, due to personal matter. So, yeah. And then you got the Lakers versus the Grizzlies. That would be something. Do I think that Memphis will beat LA in a 7-game series? That's tough to say. It's tough to say. So, I feel like they do more talking than their game. And I'm looking at the supporting cast of the LA Lakers. It looks good. If they continue to play the way they play, like they did in game 1, who knows? Not only they'll win games, they'll possibly sweep the Memphis Grizzlies. Ooh, excuse me. But I don't see that happening. But I can see them taking them out in 5 or 6 games. So, yeah. Now, as far as what happened with Kansas City, Missouri, I don't want to say too much of it because there has to be both sides of the story. There's no way this young man would just go up and just get shot for no reason. But that's the way it is so far. But like I said, just let the trial play out. If there is a trial, it's a shame that you can't a black teenage boy or teenage girl can't go and pick up their siblings without the fear of being shot. That's crazy. And with that, throwing y'all salute. I'm out. What's your thoughts on the match? A very close match. And the rest of the topics. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. Big Cat, salute.